Hi and welcome to another stream, everyone. I think today we're going to be doing some winter wheat, I believe. I'd have to check what's all been done, but it looks like some people were pretty busy. What field was it? Yeah, it was this one right over here. We bought this big field last time, so it has all been worked. So it is, we're not going to be seeding into it, unfortunately, but it is ready for next year. And just 1 second, just gotta get Discord ready just in case somebody decides to pop in. I think we're gonna use the case here. I go take the weights off. We gotta get some fertilizer tanks on the front of it. Probably give it a bath first too. Kind of all over the road. Well, we'll get some fertilizer tanks, and I have to take these weights off first. I believe the tanks are at the shop, or the dealership, so I'll have to go get those, then come back, but not a huge deal. And then yeah, we'll try planting some wheat. Then I think we're pretty much going to be ready for winter. Yeah, see it. I did do something with all these mods too, because it's starting to get a little bit laggy. Where do I want to put these actually? I need to drop these weights off somewhere where I don't forget. Winter does suck, random goes. Very much so. Now we'll see, I've added a couple. Yeah, you guys should be able to see chat on the screen now, and I added a sub, so when people sub it will pop up on the screen as well and make a noise, so I should be able to catch every single person that subs. Hopefully we'll see if it's working. We'll find out if anyone subs tonight. Jeez. You know, sometimes it's nice having that being able to go fast like that, and sometimes not. But we'll wash this, it's a little dirty. I have to try next time restarting my internet maybe, because this might help a little bit. Alright, just 1 second. There we go. Somebody must have filled this thing up. I thought it was... Hey Carter, how's it going? Did you? Okay, nothing popped up. Hold on here. Yeah, nothing popped up. I'll have to check that stream. I'm using Streamlabs, so. Let me look into it real quickly here. Subscribers. I'm logged in, so yeah, I'm not too sure. I'll have to play with it a bit. Yeah, like it's supposed to pop up, so I'm not sure why it's not. I'll have to look into that. That kind of sucks. It's not working. But I appreciate it though, Carter. So yeah, we're kind of making some silly trips here, but unfortunately you can't reset stuff to the farm. It just stays at the shop, so, or the dealership on this map, so you have to go get it. And I needed to have my weights off, so. And we should be able to do some wheat here shortly. I have to get the drill out. It's kind of buried behind stuff too, so that's going to be a little bit of a chore. And we'll get to do some seeding. Alright. There we go. Thanks, Chris. That's what it should do if you subscribe, so it is working. But Carter said he did too and it didn't catch him, so I don't know. Maybe it's just because the notifications come up on my YouTube for only a few people. It doesn't catch every single person, so I'm not sure what's up with that. But I'll have to look into that. Yeah, it works for you, but your notification also popped up on my screen, and generally the other night when I had 60 people sub, only 5 showed up on my screen, so to me I don't know why that is, so I need to look into that. Because I don't really like that. So when people sub, they want to see that. That's kind of the whole point. If you're already a sub and resub, it will not show up. Yeah, but the other night I had 60 new people, but I go into my feed on YouTube and it only tells me 5, but when I look at my total I had over 60, so I don't know why those other, 56 people aren't showing up. Or maybe they've got their thing to private, because you do have settings too, so if you have it on private then it doesn't pop up too, so. Now that could be the cause of it, but I really don't know. So I'm pretty sure these things will fill up with fertilizer. They should. Might just have to put a placeable down. So we don't really have any liquid fertilizer anywhere on here. Spam protection, yeah, not. I'm not sure why. I'll have to look into it, but I do have Nightbot now, so I haven't added any commands to him yet, but he is here now. Or a she, or whatever you want. Whatever you think it is. Not sure. There we go. So we need our seeder that's all the way back there. Nightbot. Is that one of the commands? To bring up Nightbot? Hold on. Let me just check something. Maybe I don't have Nightbot up either. 1 second. No, he's signed in. Okay. If you go exclamation point commands, he should pop up. And if I want other commands, I'll have to make them, but... Get this green thing out of the shed. Ugh. Should just leave it outside. Yeah, if you type that commands, it should come up. He is on, so there you go. Yeah, there you go. There's Nightbot. Hey Matt, thanks for tuning in tonight. Hopefully we get a few more people later. It'd be... Get our combine out. I don't know what happened to our headers, but... Does not support retrieval setting of stream game. Okay. Huh, good to know. Yeah, I don't have a lot of stuff set up on Nightbot yet, so I can make custom commands and stuff, and I haven't done that, so in the future I might get little mini games going in chat, because I think some people like that type of stuff. I don't know, really. Alright. How's it going, Bubbles? You can hear me, can you?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Just getting ready to do some winter wheat. Figured we better... We won't be able to harvest it till the summer anyway, but... Yeah, I'll do, that's what I'll do, Random Ghost. I'll put a custom command for a link to my page and stuff eventually. Okay. Why can't we get out of here? It's like the cedar's getting stuck on an invisible wall or something. Oh, you bugger. I don't know what's going on here. I don't want to bring up my F5 or I'm not going to have my GPS lines. Yeah, there's something it's not like in this cedar. Hey Enrique, how's it going? We're just trying to get a cedar out of this shit, but it is not going too well. Man, oh man. Alright, I had enough of this for resetting this. I blame Satan, he was on here messing around with stuff. Told the stream we should just park all this John Deere stuff outside and let it get snowed on. Where is this cedar? Oh, I got a lot of stuff. There we go. Good thing for now. I gotta go back to the shop. I've been there enough times already. Jeez. Yeah, I'll do that, Random Ghost. I'll definitely put a custom command for my page. Combine won't need for a while, so I can stuff her way back in there. Hey Wade, how's it going? Oh yeah, for sure. Would be I was gonna stream the brand new map that Killer has been working on. It is playable, but it's kind of it's massive, massive fields. It's kind of like a corn belt map, just not a 16 times. It's only, I think it's a 4x2, or I can't remember what size he made it, but big fields. Like, it will take you hours to seed them, and so there's not a lot of, the farms are kind of on there, but there's still a lot of stuff to be added. So I don't think it would be, it's not, I would say it's not ready to like stream to play on it. I can probably show you guys an overview this weekend, maybe. We'll see. We are going to eventually be moving to that map, I think, but I'd like to go to Mills too, but it depends which one everyone wants to do. What do you think, Bubbles? I guess Bubbles left us for a bit. Oh yeah, I forgot I updated some mods, so not many. Oh, thought I was somebody else. Okay, wait. No, I definitely like Autumn Oaks for sure. I'm a bigger map player myself, so now I gotta go get this cedar. I'm getting tired of going to the shop already, but I have to, so. See you later, Wade. Thanks for tuning in. So yeah, another run to the shop. We should be set after this. I'll fill it up with some seed, and then we'll be on our way. I haven't decided how I'm gonna fill it up yet, but I think people enjoy the map. If you're, well, it's a Canadian map, it's a Saskatchewan map, so the roads are pretty cool. I don't know, I like the map. It's actually quite nice, but still needs a lot of detail and stuff to it. But so hopefully we'll get one more season off Autumn Oaks before we're switching, but we'll see what happens. I'd like to be able to combine one more time. I guess we really could buy some more land yet if we wanted to. I know Bubbles loves tillage, so. Alright, here we go. Gonna use this horse seeder one more time. Bubbles, are you still on Discord?
Yep.
No, okay. I was gonna say for the Bourgeois, I changed it so that the auger and the lids aren't open and out when you have course play, so
nice.
It's more of just for single player, but I updated that last night. And what else did I do? Oh yeah, I updated the Massey. I got the screen and the IC working, and then I fixed the header, so it's still not 100% with the ground, but it slows down still a little bit. But I picked it up, and it's not all, you know, comes up really quickly or down. So I fixed that. So it was a lot of, I don't know, those attacher joints are finicky. Because every combine's different too, right? So I can't copy another combine. Because it also depends. Well, the position of... Oh, I didn't know you were in here. The position of the attacher joint's different. Like, I was gonna take your New Holland combine, but I can't. Because your values are different, because your attacher joints different in your i3D file. Because believe me, I've tried copying yours and it does not work for Massey Combine.
Okay.
I'm assuming is because yours is at a different spot in the scenograph, like your values are different. I think mine's up higher on the model, so I don't know. I got it so it's better anyway. A little more.
And it's finicky sometimes.
Yeah. And it's just you change one little number and you go in game and you're like, okay, I better change that back because it's basically screwed, and it's weird. I enjoyed your map though. It's definitely a good looking map. I was gonna say for like I planted lentils on it last night, and I had, maybe it's because I was fast forwarding the time really kooky, but like it wasn't 100% until winter. So then winter came, killed the crop, so I couldn't see anything, but yet I could still go in the field and combine it, even though there was nothing there and it was doing chopped straw. It was weird.
Oh, okay, that's weird.
But I'm thinking because I was fast forwarding like 120 million, like, you know, the fastest you can go, and that season says don't do that, so that probably
yeah,
is.
I haven't used seasons with it yet. I just without seasons.
Yeah, okay, so maybe I should have. Yeah. The roads are pretty sweet though. You get going fast and some of those back roads of the semi, and whoo! Got some pretty good bumps.
Yeah, that could be smooth a little bit, maybe.
Whatever. I think it's pretty nice. Anyway, it looks nice, so. Do you enjoy adding all that grass and stuff? Isn't that fun?
Yeah, that takes a while.
Yeah. I mean, you could just. Yeah, I guess you could just put one type, but if you want it to look somewhat nice, and it's kind of got to switch it up. And
well, that is just one texture file. I kind of just edited the grass files together with some other stuff.
Oh, okay. Well,
So I didn't want to do a bit of grass here and then switch texture, switch in the terrain editing and do it a little bit here and there.
Yeah, that might be a pain in the ass. So I gotta go get seed with this guy, I guess. No, well, I'm gonna have to split those fields up because I went around the one right behind the dairy that you have so far, and I think I played an hour and a half, and I'd only gone around 3 times or something. I was like, man, when does this field end? It just kept going and going and going.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what
So
4 kilometers by 4 kilometers squared give me for dimension. Like you say, it's all dirt out here.
yeah, but for like when they farm out there, do they wouldn't plant the same crop in that entire space, would they, or do they break it up, or do they?
No, those sections are usually broken up into.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they're broken up into quarters usually. So
Yeah. So say really, I guess it's different in real life too. You know, you might have 2 or 3 seeders in that field, and it doesn't seem that bad. But in a game, it's just like holy crap compared to some stuff can't be. In my mind, some stuff can't be realistic because it doesn't make it fun in the game. But these fields are definitely.
Well, I don't
doable.
know. I guess think about how long it would take to seed with one drill, and
Yeah.
you had a whole section 648, right? Like,
Yeah.
think how long that would take. Take a while.
Oh yeah. I think it's definitely doable. You get enough people, you'll be fine.
Oh, it wouldn't take very long if you had like 3 drills going.
Yeah. That's the only. I guess I'll have to use follow me if no one else is on the server when I'm on, because Like, I don't have a problem playing a map like that on single player because I can use course play and I can go do something else, or I can have, you know, 3 drills on course play. But oh, and I did. Were you here when I said I did that course play fix on the Borgo?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That was in the forum there anyway, so. Because our version on the server didn't have that fix, so the auger and the tank lids were open when you were on course play. So I just added that in the XML and she's good.
Okay.
So now the auger will stay in when you use course play, but I mean you're not going to notice that in the server. And that version has a hitch. I put a hitch on it, so. Because you know the tank that Paulie had, I remember it had a hitch, and then when you guys did the newer version, it didn't have a hitch. So I just went in Blender and took the hitch off the old tank and threw it on the new one. So.
All right. Yeah, he didn't want it on there.
Yeah. So. And at first I was like, yeah, it's not bad. But then I did that fertilizer tank for the back, and I was like, oh man, we need a hitch. It just looks cool. As much as it probably doesn't have any purpose, it just looks cool pulling that much iron behind a tractor. So.
Yeah, no, that's. I'd have left it on, but he didn't want it.
Yeah. Well, our version's got one anyway, so we're good now. Is this Bubbles coming in, or is it you coming in?
No, I'm dicking around on the map here.
Oh, okay. What else did you add? Or you said you had seasons or snowmask?
Yeah, I did that. I'm trying to get this texture on a plane here in Blender, but I haven't been in here for a while. I forget how to do it.
Yeah, I have to keep. There's some things I forget, and I have to go back to some of the tutorials I have saved on YouTube and follow them just because don't do it.
Oh, I know. I can make a export the UV map. Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, there's always something. I was gonna start texturing that other. Well, you know, yeah, when I got the Massey Combine from Paulie, it was there's two models, or there's two different versions, so I gotta start texturing that other version. Do that, but then I can add it and make it an option. Options are cool and all, but man, it sure is a lot of XML work to set some options up.
Yeah.
Like, it's nice once you get it all there, but
I thought you sent that other one off to somebody.
oh, I did, but he quit doing it or something, whatever. So, thanks Robert for subscribing. See, now why the heck did that not show up? That's weird. It didn't show up on my screen. No, I did send it. And he. Oh, there we go. There you go, Robert. And he showed me some pictures of it being textured, then he just stopped. Just stopped doing it one day. So, I'm gonna have to do it myself.
Weird.
Yeah. I see him around in the community once in a while, but he's never messaged me back, so whatever, you got a free model, I guess. Okay, I probably parked in the worst possible spot here to do this. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna go park somewhere flatter. Because I am struggling. Thanks, Carter, for subscribing. There you go, showing up finally. Yeah, this, I believe it's a 377 truck. It's on the page too, so it was released a long time ago. I don't remember. Was that was back in the Pete Pack? I think that was back in July or something, wasn't it? Something like that, I think. So we're gonna go to a flatter spot here in the field since I'm struggling with life. Oh, this whole field wasn't... I don't think this field's all 100% done yet. I didn't see that plowed and the other part is cultivated. Hey Bubbles, do you want to come and cultivate the rest of this field for me? Hey Voodoo, how's it going tonight?
Yeah, I can. We have a cultivator.
You could get the land all. It does the plow and then the cultivate.
Give me a sec.
You have to take a tractor there since I'm using your case.
Oh, you're gonna force me to use this nasty, ugly John Deere.
Well, you could get rid of it. Now's the chance. He's not on, so he'd be upset when he came back, though. Like, what did you guys do?
I won't do that to Satan.
I would. Jeez, that felt quick. And we're gonna want wheat. I think I need fertilizer too, but I'm not sure for the liquid. I might just have to go fill up by a placeable. We have to get something set up for liquid. I don't know if we have anything set up for liquid though, do we? Oh, I forgot my tanks can take it too. Interesting. Don't think we have any trailers. What do we got? No. As far as I know, I don't got nothing I can use. I guess we got the Dura Haul trailer, but that's full with water right now. Can we put liquid fertilizer in that too? Might be able to. Let's see here. We'll go. It's full with water. We could go rent another one. Might do that. Just gotta find our feed truck. Converting a tractor from to FS17 from FS11 Voodoo, that's... I mainly know how to convert stuff from 15 to 17. 11, I think the way people do it is you'd convert it from 11 to 13 and then 13 to 15 and then 15 to 17, but that's too far back for me to even say what you'd all need. You might be able to put it in when you go in your Giants editor and import a mod in there for it to be converted. You could try putting an FS11 mod in there, but I'm not. And then go from there. Honestly, any of you guys ever tried doing something from FS11? either do that or yeah, just go into Giants and you know how you convert something from 15 to 17 when Giants says it's quick conversion. That's, I would say try that first, see if that will even work. And then you can just go from there, but if that doesn't work, then yeah, you'll have to convert to 13. And I myself, I never started converting stuff till 15. Some of the other guys on here converted stuff from other games, but I've only ever converted anything from 15. I don't think I've even done 13. So we're gonna go lease another trailer for some liquid fertilizer, I guess, if that trailer will even hold it. We'll see, it might not even work, but the editor wouldn't do it. Yeah, I didn't think that's probably too old for the editor to be able to do it. So sorry man, I definitely can't help you with that. That's something I've never even tried. Generally most stuff from that back in the game you can generally find it in 15. And you usually don't have to go back that far, but not for everything. So yes, we'll get another let's lease a trailer for now. Ooh, right there, eh? Yeah, try and find it in 15. That's the best I could recommend. Is if you can find it for 15, then you're laughing. So Bubbles, you really want a giant pig building?
Yep.
It's definitely doable. Oh crap! This is water. Son of a gun. No, it says water tank right on it. I'm an idiot. I don't think you can actually unload water, can you? No. Darn. Alright. We gotta give this back. Release it. My bad.
It'll look really good on Dad's tiny map he made.
Yeah, I wish. I drove all over that thing last night, and I just loved it. Except there's like go down a few roads, and I was like, oh, dead end.
Yeah, I've been playing it a lot.
We can, yeah, if we get some pig barns on there, I can set it up. The other day I was going past Acme, and I went past a pig farm, and he had a cool setup. He had a feed mill, and then right beside the feed mill was a bunch of bins, and then they had a truck. I don't know if he was picking up just garbage material, or if they actually, or if he's picking up, I'm not sure what he exactly was picking up. And then they had a weigh scale, and just the way it was all set up, I was like, that is cool. I was like, I'm gonna build that. So just gotta Google Earth it, and kind of, the picture's still in my mind how it was, but Google Earth will help me even more. So we get some pig barns on there. I can rearrange it, or I can leave it the same, but I'll add the pig script and stuff, so it's just kind of like beef, so you can just fatten the pigs and then sell them.
That'd be nice.
Well, the other day, what map was it that I was on? The guy's got it, so he has like I was telling you, cattle pastures. So there's like, I think he has 4 pastures, like they're all over the map, and you pull up to the pasture. So I went and got cattle, unloaded cattle, and then I go into the trigger, and it's like they need water, hay, and then they need a battery for the electric fence. So you have to go and buy a battery from the store, and then you have to go
What
put
map
it.
is this?
I have to search name. I forget, but I played it last night. It's got geese, husbandry. It's got horses, and like you can do all that stuff in it. But it's got chickens, but the chickens, it produces eggs, and it's got like an egg pallet plant and stuff for it. So I had to go buy a battery. I had to take the battery and load it into my pickup, and then I had to drive over, and then you set it down in this spot, and it hooks up. And so, like, when you go in the trigger for the cattle to see how much water and stuff, they have a certain amount of electricity, so you have to replace that battery every so often. I think it's like every 5 or 6 days you have to go get a new battery and replace it. So
That's awesome.
So I'm gonna add that on. Yeah, he's actually got cattle pastures. So there's, like I said, there's about 4 scattered all over the map, just a grassy area, and you have to go buy a battery, hook it up, so it electrifies the fence, and then it's got like an actual round bale feeder in the middle of the pen, and you take a bale and you dump it in there, and it fills the round bale feeder. And I was like, oh, that is cool. And then you have to give water, of course, but then the only thing I didn't like is they produce milk out of a pasture. Like, okay. Like, you could change that and make it so it produces more cattle, but I was like, that's something I'm definitely gonna, well, if Dad will let me put it on his map. So we got a couple grassy areas. We can turn them into, I wouldn't say it's, yeah, I get, it's kind of European, I guess, yeah. I can't remember the name. I'll have to look it up. I downloaded it the other day, but it is really good. Okay, I'm not going to screw up this time. So yeah, it was pretty cool. And like, you can have, basically the cattle are just all stand still. They're animated, but they just stand still. So, but you could add cattle splines if you wanted to, and then have some moving around. But you can have like 3 or 4 different pastures, and when you fill one, the other ones don't fill up. Like, they're all individual, right? So you can have cattle all over the map if you want. So it's, they have a lot of stuff like that out in Saskatchewan. There, some cattle pasture, maybe not as much.
Yeah, there's like some community pastures and PFRA and things like that.
So
There's enough pasture, yeah.
So if you have a couple grassy areas, we could turn a couple of those into some pasture land, I guess.
Yeah, you could turn some sections of the field into pasture, I guess.
Yeah, okay, well, whatever. When you let me add her, I'll add some cattle pastures, because I think that's something cool too. You can, electric fence and have to buy batteries and stuff, and
yeah, that's different.
Definitely another aspect to the game. So I don't know if
Hi, Dad. I didn't know you were in here.
Yeah, he's kind of quiet, but.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I should have filled this thing up, but whatever. We got lots of money. Since we're not paying Satan any wages, we got lots.
Yeah, where is he?
I don't know. I haven't seen him in chat for a while, so. He's probably had a lucky charm, so he's going mad. Pulling his hair out. Not sure. But yeah, I'll definitely have the cattle pasture, and then I'll add some pigs, and I'll have to go find some. I know where there's some barns, but I'll have to go get them. So yeah, it'd be nice to have kind of like a pig farm with a feed mill, and I can set some of that up. See, it depends how much I'm allowed to edit. I don't want to change too much or killer will go back and be like, no, I don't like that. I think some pastures will be cool. You know, it wouldn't be a map if I couldn't add my seed plant to it.
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, we can. I'll just finish it here the way I'm going to finish it, and then I'll upload it one more time, and then
Yeah, I'll do some stuff.
you guys
to it,
can edit. You guys can give it an edit or whatever. One of you can edit it.
I'll make
do a bunch of edits, and then we'll re-upload it, and it can take.
Yeah, I'll actually make sure I do it and don't take forever. So that I'm a pretty big procrastinator, so. I say I'm gonna do stuff, and I do it eventually. I'm not very quick about it. You guys are all really quick with everything, and I'm not.
I'm gonna edit it so it's like the British maps. There's gonna be fences and hedgerows.
Oh, good lord!
Tiny roads, and
I'm gonna put it right in the recycle bin. Okay. Now, how do you suppose we fill this other thing with fertilizer? And you know what? I'm an idiot. I went and got liquid fertilizer. Okay, that's for my front tanks. I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe we'll forget the dry fertilizer for now, because I just went and got a liquid fertilizer tanker. Jeez. I'm struggling here. Hey, organic farmer, how are you tonight? I'm just struggling to fill my seeder here. No big deal.
hey, you know that field I spread that liquid manure on over there?
The one that you worked in, the big one?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to work that in.
Oh, I can't even tell. I thought it looked like it was worked already.
I think I'm gonna have to do it again though.
Oh, okay. Well, you love that type of stuff, right? So. Actually, you know what? I don't think I'm going to need dry fertilizer for right now, because my front tanks are going to handle the fertilizer. That's good, organic farmer. Glad you're doing well. Yeah, we'll just use these front fertilizer tanks instead. I'm a-okay with that. Is that dynamic sky that you're talking about? That's a mod, is it not?
Nope. You
Oh, you have to implement.
you just simply overwrite the sky.
Oh, okay.
Sky directory, and then you edit the map environment. You just edit one line, like the new path or the new file name, and that's it.
Oh, okay. Did you put it in your map already?
Yep.
Okay. Was it in the version that we were looking at?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Because I didn't even look, and I was like, man, I should look if he's got it in there. It sounds like it does some neat stuff.
No, I don't have it in there. It's. You can adjust it. You can see the sky moving slowly. Clouds.
Nice. All right. I don't think I turned this other truck off. I did not. Pretty bad leaving everything on. All right, we should be good to drill some wheat in before the winter hits. Now, normally when I seed in real life, I go around with my right side to the outside of the field that way, because generally when you're seeding, you're looking at your monitors here, so you're generally looking this way. So yeah, this is the way in real life, I always go around the field, but I don't always do that in game. But it makes the most sense rather than be looking over your left shoulder away from your monitors. That usually makes no sense. I really don't understand what's going on with this seeder. I really don't. It's having issues out in the field now, moving. is doing this to me. Yeah, those tires are just struggling for some reason. Thinking we'll be okay. Let's hope so. Should be okay now. Well, yeah, we'll get this seeded. Oh yeah, you don't turn around with your cultivator, do you? I don't gotta worry about you cultivating this.
Nope.
Good. That boy lifts it up. Better than me, anyway. So you gotta go work that whole other big field still?
The one next to us, yeah.
Okay. Oh, I guess I can seed right through this uncultivated stuff. So if it's not doing an extra, whatever you're doing, you don't have to do it, doesn't look like. Unless you want to. Unless like it's adding another fertilization state or something, but...
So you don't want me to worry about this then?
I didn't think I was going to be able to seed through it, but some drills you can, some you can't. Depends if they're direct seed or not. But just let me just check quickly here for... Yeah, no, you don't have to keep doing what you're doing. You're fine.
Alright, I'm going to switch to that other field then.
I thought you'd have to for me to seed, but... And it's, you're not doing any extra fertilization state or anything, so... Hey Ryan, how's it going tonight? So I don't know where everybody is in chat. Chat's kind of quiet. Usually you just pump, everyone's pumping with questions. I think some more of the popular guys are streaming right now, so that's probably why. That's alright. You watching the stream, Bubbles?
No, I'm not.
No. Should see all the things I had. I got chat popping up on the screen now.
Yeah, check it out.
Chat pops up. If you sub, supposedly your name pops up. I've only seen 3 so far, but... Link, link, link. That's one word I haven't blacklisted yet. I think the only words I blacklisted were penis. Anything to do with male organs, I pretty much blacklisted those words. I don't need to hear that stuff in the stream. But Link, I definitely not. Oh, he's done. Okay. Link doesn't bother me. Somebody says Link, just ignore him. Or you tell him where it is if there is one. No, I need to get Nightbot being a little more interesting. I'll have to get him doing some custom commands and stuff. I set it up last night like 1 in the morning and I just didn't feel like staying up any later to deal with it. I was gonna go to bed at like midnight and and then I started finding all these videos and stuff I could add and I was like, ooh, it's like I'm gonna add that and I'm gonna add that. So I didn't go to bed right away, but so I think this is the only... Actually, the fertilization is not even working. Whoopsies. So what is the point of having these liquid fertilizer tanks in front? I honestly do not know.
Like in real life or in the game?
Well, in game, because they're not doing nothing. I've got it filled, but it's not putting down any fertilizer, so it's kind of pointless to have it.
They might work if you run out of the other fertilizer. Cedar.
Yeah, I suppose. Maybe it's not meant to work with... I've seen some guys pulling like a horse seeder like this and have fertilizer tanks in front, but obviously, you know, stuff works in real life that doesn't work in the game. Oh well, guess we're just doing it for looks. We're just looking cool. Oh, is that the field you were talking about? That you had to redo?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you meant the brand new one that we bought, and I was like...
Oh, 11? No.
Yeah, and I was like, when did you spread manure? Well, yeah, I know you spread manure on that, though, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did.
Did you do the whole thing?
Mm-hmm. Alright, 13, not 11, sorry. Yeah, I covered 13 with manure and then I cultivated.
Okay, something's here, but I don't want to look at it because I'll lose my GPS line, but something's... thinking it's something on this drill. It's like it's almost leaving a rigid body or something, but... I don't want to check because then I'll lose my GPS lines, so... we'll just ignore it.
Yeah, it's funny, I'm looking on the map and there's 2 of you right there.
Oh, okay. Well, that would be it. When it leaves that extra person, that's what stops you. It probably did that when I was in the shed, too. Just some server issues is all. So yeah, I guess I'm not fertilizing at all, but... this already has
does
one...
not need 2 Zimbas.
Yeah. That's a lot, isn't it? I'm hoping we can get a second season on here and then move somewhere else. I promise you though, when I put my fertilizer or my seed plant on your map killer, it won't be how it ran on the old county line. So
I don't remember ever using it on county line. It was there, but
yeah. Well, the only thing it's hard to use with seasons because in order for it to make seed, you need to drop off canola, wheat, or barley, and then you need to speed up time for it to process the seed. While in seasons, you don't just... you got to have everything done before you sim time, right? So it's kind of a delicate thing. So I'll have to change the values, but I can use the MS or LS company script now that's out. I can use that to make the seed plant work, so I don't have to have the seed master underneath the map and all that stuff. So
okay.
I can make it work properly. Hopefully I can. I haven't done it yet, but just gotta do the scripting for it. We'll see too if we can put I put some automatic bale sheds on mills, so we can put that on your map too if you want. That way you don't have to stack 300 bales by hand or with a tractor. Pretty much pull up to the shed and you unload the bales and they automatically stack in the shed, and I think I've got the capacity at 200 right now. It doesn't show 200 bales, it shows like 80 bales, but it helps with your frame rate and your FPS and stuff.
Okay.
Thanks for subscribing, Carson. So you could probably use those for bale sheds. I made them. They were on the mud hub. I took them and I turned they had some like European looking sheds. I turned them into American looking sheds, and I built it right into the map. So I'll just copy it over onto yours whenever. So I'm pretty sure people like stacking bales by hand like once, and then you don't want to ever touch bales again. So this shit helps with that. You just pull up with a truck, unload, and phew, they're stacked. Then to get them out, you have to go and select how many. I think you can only get 6 to come out at once, so I might have to change that so we can make more come out, but at least it's optimized for... Hey Tyler, how's it going? Should probably get my line set up here. Just planting some winter wheat, so in autumn here, and then we will be... Actually, I hope I'm not planting it. I guess I have to plant it in autumn. I can't plant it any later than autumn, I don't think. Doesn't take. Yeah, this was a hayfield, but we ripped it up, so we got some hay off it. We might turn it back to hay eventually, but we'll crop it for next season. For now, anyway, we still got one other hayfield, but I feel like we've got 300 of straw and 300 of hay. We've got plenty of bales for, I think, even next season, and they're all under cover too, so we should be laughing. Now, yeah, I'll probably do one more pass, I think. Okay, I'm on the wrong thing, clearly. Nope, that other one of me is still there. Good to know. Oh, I know, yeah, chat's pretty quiet tonight. But only 8 people watching, normally usually around 20, so everybody must be busy tonight, or maybe it's too early, I don't know. I even went and put chat on the stream and everything, so I don't know if people like that, but I see some other people doing it, so I thought I would try it out. That way people can maximize their screen and still see what people are saying. I think that's a plus about it, so. Here, Bubbles, I picked my drill up to turn around. You're welcome.
Nice.
Got the Bubbles police over here. Just cringes. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm gonna have to fill up with seed a fair bit. Oh, Killer, I've been talking with Alfalfa, and he says we're gonna be his guinea pigs, or asked if we'd be his guinea pigs.
Oh yeah.
For his, just like before when you were trying to get a multiplayer script to work, he just wants to know if somebody does a function, can another person see it type thing. Like on a, so. He had a few scripts he was gonna, oh boy, a little lag there. I think he had a weight script he said he was gonna send too, so you could like choose the mass and.
Cool.
gameplay is going to get so intense. There's going to be so many things up in your F1 menu. You're not going to know what to press. I've watched some of his videos with all the scripts he has and stuff, and oh man, his F1 menu is just massive with all the IC and all the stuff he can do. I almost need a bigger drill. It's going to take a little bit with this thing. This is our last pass, and then we'll start going back and forth. So Bubbles, what have you been busy with this week in real life?
Just dealing with you.
What do you mean? I haven't even been talking to you at all this week. Anything happening on the farm or no? Is your dad back from his holiday yet?
No, he's not.
How long does he go for?
Several months.
Oh wow. It's quite the holiday in here. And is your brother, he's around, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. Our planter's in pieces right now.
Why is your brother fixing something?
Well, he's not. The other ones are. But they're redoing a whole bunch of stuff on it, and we're going from wheels to tracks on it.
Nice. That'll be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Getting all fancy.
Mm-hmm.
That just for compaction, I guess? Refining wheels aren't cutting it?
Yeah. We are actually looking at getting a custom planter built for us instead of running the case.
Oh. So what brand would the custom planter be?
It wouldn't be a brand, it'd be custom made.
Oh, okay. So just kind of parts from everything?
Yep.
Cool. It'd definitely be probably spray painted red though, right?
Oh yeah, of course. Or black.
Yeah, that'd work too, I guess.
Not green.
Oh man, black would be so dusty though, or it would show the dirt quicker. Oh well.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing we found, like, we never used to wax our equipment. I have to wax some stuff still this year, but last year, like, we waxed the Fendt and it's black. And I was amazed with, like, how much the dust stayed, like, when you wax it, how much you can just, you know, before you put a wax on it, the dust settles on it and you can blow it off. It doesn't quite move. With a wax on it, that the dust just, the wind comes up and just blows it. Like, it stays cleaner, I thought, a lot more, but...
Mm-hmm.
With the wax protective coating on it, so I need to do that again this year. I forgot.
Did you see that all black fast track that I
did, yeah.
shared on my wall?
Yeah.
I think it looks so nice.
It's an 8000 too. That's what I want in game, but you guys were all like, no. PCB's terrible.
No.
I like those.
No. I like fast track.
I like the new 8000s. I didn't like the look of the older style. Especially since that chicken guy, like that video I posted the other day, I was like, finally a video of him like using all his fast tracks and stuff, and one of his chicken barns burnt down 2 weeks ago.
Oh.
It was conveniently empty. They just emptied it like a couple days before it caught fire. So I never heard what the cause was, but that definitely sucks, because it was a nice building.
There's a dairy in New York that they use fast tracks on all their silage wagons.
Oh, nice. That's what The Dutch guy here that has the chickens, everything is JCB. They'll be going down the highway, you know, as fast as they can, hauling manure to a certain area because he turns a lot of his manure into compost. And I was like, man, like the county has road bans, but it only applies to trucks. It does not apply to farm machinery. So this guy, he just beats up the roads like so bad, but there is no regulation. So many other guys are like, hey, you guys need to make a regulation like for farm machinery because like this, you know, they can go road speed like faster than, you know, and it just the amount of weight they're hauling and they beat. Yeah, it's tough, but oh well. Probably a John Deere planter. You know, I don't think you'll see Bose get a John Deere planter. I don't think they have any John Deere stuff either.
We had one, it's in a field and it's shot to hell.
Target practice.
Yep, every fall. We even plan around it.
That's hilarious.
Some old, ugly looking John Deere. Don't even ask me the serial number, that's long gone.
Yeah. I'll never ask for a serial number for a John Deere anyway.
My grandpa says that was his greatest mistake he's ever done.
Oh, got the John Deere planter?
A John Deere tractor.
Oh, jeez. Why do I have a Streamlabs link? What the hell? I never put that in there. Where does that go to? Support the... Oh, wow. Huh. That's weird. It says support the Streamlabs, Trailer Park Farms. I did not put that in my info, so I guess Streamlabs just puts that in themselves? News to me. Because I definitely didn't put that in my description. Crazy. Oh, it's all over that way. Maybe turn around here. What brand sprayers? What brand sprayers do you run, Bubbles?
We have a Miller right now.
Oh yeah, I knew that. I forgot. We run Haggy. An older. Back when they were gray.
Yeah, we'd like to go to Hagee. I think that's what we're going to go to.
As much as I don't want to because it's John Deere, but John Deere has let them keep manufacturing their everything in their colors, so I'm fine with that. John Deere is mainly just to help them out with marketing and get their brand out there further, because John Deere's worldwide or into everything. So when Hagee was having a hard time marketing, getting out there, I think is what I was reading. But I mean, Hagee is like one of the best sprayers out there. That's why John Deere also wanted them. Hagee knows sprayers, and yeah, John Deere. If you painted that green, like, good luck trying to sell it. Like you need to keep that brand the way it is. So I think it will always still be Hagee, just John Deere owned, is my opinion.
I'd like to get the Trident. Then we get rid of the Miller and the Titan that we have.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Trident would be pretty cool.
Yeah, that would be.
Eat that in game 2. I've seen
maybe when I take over, I'll do that.
Yeah. Alright, we're good to go again. Oh, did one of my players show up in front of me? It certainly did. Do you see somebody standing in front of me?
Yeah.
Oh my god, why is it Cerber doing this? Oh, there's somebody behind me too. Great. How many of there is me? Or how many of me is there? I should maybe speak proper English.
I'm only seeing 2.
Yeah, well, one's in front, one's behind. I can't move my seater. God damn it. This is just annoying. Plus I get this... Oh, okay. Where's this proceed stuff? This is annoying me a bunch. Thank God. Get rid of that goddamn ticking noise. What about Rogator? Yeah. Rogator's not bad. The new challenger. Yeah, this is really starting to piss me off. Come on.
What are you doing over there, Zuma?
I'm trying to get out of here. My damn...
Sorry, he's a professional.
Yeah. Well... Apparently you see one in front of me and one behind me, and they're like an invisible wall. I cannot move. I don't know why the server keeps making duplicates of me, but...
I'm betting it's random ghosts talking crap about me getting deer, huh?
Yeah, I don't know what what part of our conversation that was towards, but... Come on! I wish I could see where this person was in front of me.
Want to come inspect what you're doing?
Well, it'd be nice if you could just drive me out of here. Can you see am I past the guy yet?
No, you're not. You're in the. He's like in the middle of you.
What?
He's right here, like right along this on the left side.
Well, how come my drill's stuck? Is he behind me too in the drill?
No.
Huh. Okay, well you try, because you can see where the guy is. You try and weasel past him. What? How?
Yeah, I'm fine now.
Okay, well it didn't work for me.
Hey, this is a nice setup.
I know. Now watch
There you
out.
go.
Thank you. I'll get stuck. Watch this.
There's 2 of you again. Yep.
Okay. I don't know. You're gonna have to do it then. I am
Your GPS line set up.
I don't have it saved to anything, but yeah, that's a little frustrating. Keep making duplicates. Case makes some good sprayers. They do, Kyle. Remember, if Deere owns it,
Yes,
it
I
would
do.
cost 20 times more. Yeah. Well, I'd pay a good amount for a Haggy. They're pretty nice.
I guess I'm seeding now.
I guess, cause yeah, I'm struggling to move, so kind of pissing me off.
There's a John Deere over there if you want to go do that.
Yeah, I probably could.
If you want to, or you can have this back.
No, you look pretty good in it, so
Try it now.
yeah.
There. Yeah, I don't see 2 of you.
That is so
There you
weird.
go.
Thank you. It'll probably
Yep.
happen again. It's probably because I'm getting some shitty MS, or I don't know.
I blame random ghost. It's his fault.
Yeah. See, I don't know if I like that. I gotta support the stream. I was never gonna put one of those buttons, but when Streamlabs just puts it down there, those tricky buggers.
Where's Dad? How come he's not on the server?
He's working on the map. He's beautifying it. I don't know, I was just gonna do like a review for just like a quick review on it for a stream, but I felt like I better wait. I I don't feel like it'll do it justice yet the way it is. Just won't show the towns. You just found a red Challenger disc mower. What? Huh. Maybe somebody's own project? They just decided to paint it, or... Yeah, it's 8:30. That's not bad. At least get something done here, then we can get to winter soon. So it would be a nice setup if the front tanks actually worked, but they don't work with this seeder, so it's on their website. Oh, huh, interesting.
So Satan's watching us. He's just not on then.
Is that what he said?
Spying, making sure we're not selling deer.
Good, so I can talk about him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, seriously? It just did it again. Oh, no, it didn't. Whew, thank God. That was just me. Just me being stupid. Oh, big deal. Well, Satan's watching, I have to say. He is by far the laziest worker I've ever seen. No.
I agree.
Only saying that if he's watching. It's funnier that way. He's got work.
He called us stooges, by the way.
What?
He called us stooges.
He called us the Stooges? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice. Oh, he doesn't want to talk in chat?
No idea.
Yeah, I'll have to get a few more things set up on Nightbot, because then he can say some stuff. Like we need to get like some more like hooligan type people so that Nightbot can do his thing. Time people out. Feel like Nightbot's neglected right now. Should tell Satan to say something offensive, try it out. I'm on wheat, okay. For some reason I didn't think I was on wheat, and I was like, oh no, I'm not planting wheat. I was like, this crop's gonna die. That would be very depressing.
That's something I would do.
Yeah, well, I've done it before. So, seeing as how I think we got a fair bit of wheat, I think this is the only field of wheat we need to do for next season, really. It's a pretty big field anyway, so.
You do 13 in canola.
I'm thinking so. It's the biggest field, and we didn't do any canola last season, so I'm thinking, well, yeah, we'll do that biggest one. Hey, Mr. Gordy, how are you tonight? We're gonna do that canola for sure, I think. If that's what you guys think's best, and I don't think we need to do, well, we could do corn, but we could do grain corn, because I don't think we need any more silage. ES alfalfa, they're attachable. They're attachable just like those front weights are.
Hey, there he is. Hey, alfalfa.
Yeah. Trying to think the person's page that made these. I don't recall. It's on Facebook somewhere. I'll put my drill up down a little too soon. Except they do not work with this seeder setup, but yeah, making them work with the seeder. Pretty easy. Well, yeah, easy for you. I honestly haven't used these tanks till tonight, so I didn't even mess around with them. Maybe they work the DB planners, I'm not sure. I just kind of thought they would work, and I haven't tested them or.
Well, realistically, it will work considering that cedar is a dry fertilizer box.
Yeah, but I seen there was one guy that was using this same thing, but he had liquid tanks on the front. For whatever reason, he'd rigged it up that way. Sprayer spec by default searches every attachable for a tank. Okay. Like at the back of this cedar takes dry fertilizer, and I didn't put any in there, so.
I like horse. They make good planners.
I like horseshoe. Yeah, it was a horse planner, but it might have been. I thought it was this style. I'll have to go look for the video again. But yeah, it was a quad track, and he had tanks on the front, and or maybe it had some sort of granular stuff in it. I don't know.
Could have been a mix.
Yeah, I just.
Or maybe he wasn't even using the tanks at all.
Maybe not. They were just on there, but I for sure it kind of looked like what I'm using now, except I'm using a wheeled tractor, but. I just thought it was something different, so I'll have to go back and find that video, because I'll have to show it to you, Bubbles, because I swear it wasn't quite the same cedar. It was fairly close, but who knows? People have. Is that sorry?
I said were the tanks aluminum?
No, they were like a white plastic like this. I'll have to find it, but. You can make it a seed tank. The sun machine spec also looks. Yeah, I could do that too. I honestly. They were just a mod, download them, and just threw them on the server, so I haven't. This is actually the first time I've used them, so yeah, I'll definitely have to look into making them work for sure. Hey Robert, kind of what are you looking for? You mean like change lights, tractors, and trucks? You know how to. That's true, Alfalfa. Yeah, don't worry. I honestly wasn't even. Now that I know that they don't work now, I will actually look into making them work, but it's just for the looks tonight.
Yeah, we really haven't played around with them a whole lot.
This is the first time I've used them, so.
Yeah, I haven't used them yet.
I wasn't quite sure, but. Yeah, Robert, like, you wanting to add lights or, like, move lights around? Because it, like. I'm not going to say lights are. You want to make them bright at nighttime. What do you mean by bright? Because lights are lights. You generally have a light, like a corona, and then you also have a cone that actually puts light on the ground. They're two different things, but most mods already have that, so. And there's 3 stages of lights, I think. Like there's, well, it depends how they're. Depends. Some mods are scripted differently, but some have low beams and high beams where they get a little brighter. Generally, what I'd say is find a mod that you like and take the light system off that and then make it into yours. It's generally what I'll do is I'll get something that's generally close to the mod I'm working on, import the lights over, delete the other lights, put that light in the scenograph right where the other lights were. That way all of your XML stuff should line up. You might have to delete some stuff, add some stuff in here or there, but if you put it in the same spot where you took the other one from, if it's set up like the FS17 way, then you generally don't have to do much XML work. Then you just have to, in Giants, realign your lights and your coronas, and which that can be that can be a very tedious job, but generally if you move one in one spot, you can copy and paste your XYZ onto your other one, and you can do them all at once, so it's generally go very fast. But that's what I'd say anyway. I did the lights on hey Chevy, I did the lights on Killer's Pete trucks, or the day cab and the bunk one, but when they were converted from 15.
Speaking of lights, did we fix those lights on the stagger yet?
No. I keep forgetting to do it.
Procrastinating.
Hey, well I fixed a few mods and uploaded them last night, but yes, I do procrastinate.
Slacking.
I did fix them on my version, and then Satan did a newer version, and so I just deleted mine. So the lights are generally easy. Or sorry, on this stagger, and the lights in general are, sometimes lights can be pretty tricky, but sometimes they're easy, sometimes they're not, but they're always tedious. Tomorrow is party night. Oh, I bet, yeah, Friday night. I think I'll just be working all weekend, so I probably won't do much tomorrow night. Maybe I'll actually get some of my procrastinating projects worked on. Won't that be a sight? I'd make everyone happy then. But yeah, we'll finish this and we'll eat. Just gotta go do that other side over there. It's already Friday night? How far ahead are you? Jeez. The question is bar or Main Street? What's better? Won't there be bars on Main Street? Or what's the difference between bar and Main Street? It's 4:41 p.m. Friday for you, Robert. Really? Holy jeez. What are you in Australia or something? I think Australia's a day ahead. Guess it depends where you're from in the world. Depends. Bar cost, Main Street free. Well, if Main Street's free, that's a no-brainer, but I'm assuming if it's free, there's something that's maybe not that good, or... Oh, New Zealand, okay. That was going to be my next guess.
I think you offended him by saying Australia.
I think I did. That's where one of my dad's friends is from, that we go and visit, so that was my first guess, but I never thought of New Zealand. Alright, let's go down here. Oh, and your buddy's cooler. Okay, well, sometimes that's the way to go rather than a bar, but guess it all depends how you're feeling. You have to see tomorrow what you're feeling like. That's usually how I decide. Got some monitors. Good old seating monitor, just for looks. Nice and quiet in the cab, though. Enjoying that. It's funny when you hit bumps and stuff, you can see the tire lug is coming up through the fender a bit. And the bar is stronger. Yeah, true enough, I guess. I'm getting a dislike for saying Aussie. That's okay. Yeah, I'll finish this. You can have that field done by the time I'm done this, maybe?
Oh yeah.
I guess that's not that big of a field, is it? I guess it kind of is, but... Thanks, Robert. A random ghost. Ready for the sub? Is it gonna pop up? Should soon, I would think. Thanks for this. Subscribe. Yeah. Yeah, I got a thing that pops up people subscribe to. I love it. For some reason, I don't think it's well, it might be catching everyone now, but... Oh, Alfalfa, I'm going to catch up on doing nothing. I didn't finish that today. Hey, man. I got to catch up on doing nothing. That's always good. Some days, that's kind of why the winter I like sometime, because I get, generally I work 7 days a week, especially seeding and harvest, and then some of the in-betweens, there's sometimes when I work all week, but then when it comes to the slower times, we're doing a bit of spraying, I generally have a couple days where I can take like a Sunday off, but winter is nice because I usually take Saturday and Sunday off. It depends, like last weekend I worked Saturday, but for half a day, so it is nice when you can just sit back and do nothing sometimes, but if I'm not working, I usually got something to do at home. When did you subscribe, Chevy? Because I just put this thing up tonight, so before it went to have showed. Oh,
Pigs
thanks.
are number 3, right?
What's that, sorry?
Pigs are number 3 on InfoWire.
Did you say, sorry, what, eggs? Or
Pigs.
pigs? I believe so. Because cattle is what, 4? Or no, 0 I think, maybe.
0.
Yeah, 0. I'm not sure, I haven't done pigs nav mesh before, so. Which honestly, you can add it in there, but when I add the script and stuff, I'll just have a bunch of animated pigs, so they don't even need a nav mesh. Because the animated ones, you place them and they stay stationary. And then I can also make splines, so they'll run around in their splines.
Wouldn't the navnet mesh be easier? You just make the area and then, I don't know, it seems pretty easy. Just make the nav, like the cows, they just make the mesh area for them to run around, or the area they're supposed to move, and the game just, they move around and do their thing. I don't know. Easier than splines, not?
Well, you can just take a spline off another map and import it into your map. It's pretty... you don't have to make it yourself, but the nav mesh for giants, you can only have pigs in that one area. So say if you want to have a couple of farms with pigs, that's where the scripts come in, because then I can have animated and spline pigs in another area, and you can still have 2 areas with pigs. Because like, you can only have 1 nav mesh for pigs, 1 nav mesh for cattle. So if you want to have 2 or 3 cattle farms, well, you can't have that with a nav mesh. You can only have 1. So you can use the nav mesh, but then with those other scripts, I can add more in now. So you can pretty much have as many animal areas as you would like. Yes, Organic says pigs are 3. Robert, those Bale buildings, it's a mod on MudHub. LS company. I gotta get that name proper. They're the one that came out with the Bale sheds. I just took, I believe it was one of Black Sheep's buildings. can't remember exactly what building I took. I'd have to look again, but I took a more American building, I thought, and I put it into that mod myself, and then I built it into the map. So it's not a placeable. It's not a placeable building anymore. I placed it in Giants. I added indoor lighting to it. I see with their new updated version they've added light to theirs now, but I put lights with switches in mine, and I built it right to the map so I could build detail and scenery around it, because placeable is okay, but it doesn't look as good. So Tyler, this tractor is not right now. It's still, stuff's still being done to it before it, if it ever does, but it's just a work in progress right now, so there's still lots of stuff to be done on it that we've been adding. This case is already out there, just not with the tires and stuff. It's been out since 17, I think, first came out, so all that we have done so far is added KMN's tires to it. Killer added some monitors to it, indoor lighting. The rims are not quite, they're still dark gray, but they're at least gray. And then we've got Satan's added some attachable weights to it, so everyone's kind of, I've got to take some stuff out of this, I've got to fix some lights, but everyone's kind of had a hand in doing it, so. And those auto-load trailers, Robert, yeah, they'll be released eventually. I've pretty much got them finished. The only issue is I still need to make a, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but a schema overlay. I need to, so if you basically look down on my HUD there where you see the tractor and then it's got the little, basically I'm on the cedar right now, so that's highlighted green. I need one of those for the trailer. It only has one and I have 2 trailers, so I need to add a second schema overlay to it. And then I think it's good, but I've only tested it with square bales and the big one, like the 3x4s that are done in game. That's the only thing I've tested it with. That's the only thing I'm going to use it for. So pallets and round bales, they don't quite go on the trailers proper. So in order to release it, I'd have to make sure all of that is working. And that's going to take a little bit of time just to get the bales lined up in the trailer myself. Took quite a while, but I was hoping they'd get new textures too, but Satan didn't want to do it. So they're a little outdated texture-wise. Jeez, this thing really takes a long time to turn.
Yeah, it does.
Sometimes I'm not having a problem turning, but when for whatever reason, I don't know if it's lag, but it's really hoping I can make it to the other end before I gotta fill, but
I find I have a hard time turning left with it.
Okay, that's like what it is.
The response isn't that great on it.
See, yeah, it turns right just fine, but yeah, left it seems to be, that's weird. It'd be different. Yes, Alfalfa. On one of the posts I had pictures of the Super B semi-trailers that are 30 UAL. I haven't added the newest UAL where you can move, like I've just got the option to have the square on either side or the back, but I haven't made it like the newer ones I've seen out there where you can move the square around and place it wherever. That's something that would be nice to utilize. I think a couple European trailers have that as an option on them. So we'll go fill again over here. I don't have them on the server yet, I don't think. I haven't quite finished them. Wouldn't take much to finish them, but did figure we needed them on such a small map like this, so. Doesn't take much to fill up, though, that's for sure. Yeah, myself, I don't mind stacking bales on a trailer, but when you get on a server and you get lag and stuff, it's not that fun stacking bales over on a trailer over and over and over again. So it's nice to have UAL. Okay, I tested MP as my own UAL type script. It was pretty efficient, maybe more than pretty. Oh, you made your own, jeez. So so you said the other one's pretty inefficient, so how is yours more efficient? I'm curious. If that's something you need tested, we can definitely test that. Bubbles is like the perfect guinea pig to test anything. Especially if Alfalfa's made his own UAL script. I'm just curious what you haven't made your own. I don't know what I'm gonna do after I get this done. I hadn't planned that far ahead.
There isn't much to do.
Not really, other than feed animals.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, geez, sounds like you need a bigger map.
Yeah. Probably do. Satan was the one that's
tiny, so.
Yeah. Yeah, your Saskatchewan map's tiny. I don't know what we're gonna do on that. People are gonna watch me stream seeding a field for 5 hours. Now I'll have to do just more plain videos and stuff, and do like time lapses, and if I can figure that out. Thanks, Robert. I appreciate it.
I need to do a 24-hour stream of me just plowing a field.
Okay, your script doesn't need that. Yeah, it's a pain. I was putting on the trailers, and you have to, like, even if I did take it from another trailer, I still had to place it on the trailer that I had, because my trailer was a different trailer than what I took it from. But yeah, you have to. It's hard too, because you don't see the bale. It's in the middle of the bale, so then you have to be good with a little bit of math too, especially if you're gonna add a fourth row. Then you have to see how much the other ones are going up by. So yeah, it was definitely so you're saying your script does not need to have a placeholder for each. That's interesting. Because yeah, that can be a scripting nightmare. It takes a while to go in and make sure each round bale fits in your trailer. And like, if I get all the square bales, then the round bales you have to, they're all different, and then pallets, and yeah, it's just. That's cool that your script doesn't need that. That's impressive, actually. Well, let us know. We can definitely give her a go. I guess we're all done bales, but after the winter, that hay we'll be able to hay again. So it'll be a little bit before we need a bale trailer again. We get to a bigger map, we're gonna need a lot of them, because I think we're gonna bale a lot of stuff. Bubbles will be doing the tillage, and I'll be baling. baling for hours.
Sounds good to me. Endless tillage.
Was Satan. I think Satan was getting tired of county line. I didn't mind county line, but.
Great demand for wood chips.
Yeah, we don't got any. Okay, I understand now. Your script doesn't require all the XML entries to go with it. Okay, well, that's definitely nice. Makes more sense. Okay, that's cool. So this script is kind of a smart script if it can calculate how many round bales can fit in it and in what order. I guess that's kind of like the script you did for the bagger, right? As you fill it, it kind of calculates how far it needs to expand, and I think that's what Killer was saying, wasn't it? Okay, I've implemented the work areas. Yeah, let me know if you want us to test or whatever. You can throw it on some trailers or whatever. I think, what do I got here? One more pass, looks like. Do you got pigs on that map too now?
Just put a little one on for now.
Oh, okay. I have to look around for some pig barns. I know the one version of Wind Chaser I had before KMN put out his version. I shouldn't have overridden my older version because Joe had some big hog barns on there, and then in KMN's version they're gone. So I want to see if I can find that again. Yeah, there's some big hog barns. You can texture them a little bit differently and be good as new. I'm not sure what other maps have big American hog barns on them, but that I've seen. To give your girlfriend money, Chevy? Oh man, she's gonna make you broke. You better tell her to cut it out. Make her own money. Round bales, for instance, have diameter as a user attribute. Okay, script can read the diameter, therefore it can calculate. Huh, interesting. Sounds really good.
Alright, well, I'm gonna probably head off for the night, so.
Alright, talk to you later.
You did.
Hey, bet.
Guys and your dad stuff. Well, I think we're done.
Yeah, I already moved on to the next field.
Yeah, I think this is the only wheat we're gonna do, and it's gonna be winter wheat, so that's why you don't have a girlfriend, Robert. Yeah, good man, keep it that way, cause they can suck you dry for money, that's for sure.
Or play beer pong on your table.
Yeah. Yeah. Play beer pong on your kitchen table. It's a $1,200 bar height table. That's what you have a $20 table in the garage for, but no, they don't want to use that one. Actually, I wonder if I go seat that one little spot I missed over there. Pretty sure the duplicate me's are gone. So yeah, I can wash this and put it away. We should be... The winter wheat is in, so shouldn't be any seeding till next year. That other one over there, Robert, I'll show you, but it looks like I missed it, but when you get up close, it's still grass. It's weird. It's kind of like a spot where you could plow, but it wasn't plowed. But I'll show it to you here, what I mean. It's just the view distance. And the view distance is on Killer's map is beautiful. You can see forever. Don't got this little bubble in front of you. See, it looks like I missed it, but watch when I get close. It's actually grass.
That's because it's so tiny.
Oh, you're right. Or no, there we go. Yeah, see, one bubble shows it, the other one shows it as grass. So it was clearly not worked by the guys that did this. So yeah, but her dad does my banking. Oh, okay. Yeah, you kind of got yourself in a little bit of a pickle there, I think. Go wash all this. Yeah. Once you get your bank info, it's game over and you're not even married to her, so yeah. That's rough. So yeah, we'll get up here so we can wash this. Who keeps getting all this stuff dirty? Probably Satan, but... Stuff the bath, we can put the cedar away. Do we need to feed our cattle at all, or are they good? Oh, you're engaged, oh. Right on, Chevy. I guess that's pretty close to being married. Stuff all cleaned up. That's all good. I think the tanks are clean. Should be good. And I think we'll go put it in this. I don't think we're gonna put it in this building. We could, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna need it before the combine, so I guess I could back it in there. We'll do that, I guess. Well, you're going to be, okay. Get her backed in. See if I can get her in there all nice.
What's your tip?
What's my what?
He said, can I give you a tip trailer? And I said, what's his tip?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, did you run the Massey out of gas yet?
No, I didn't. Oh, yeah. No, I haven't yet, Chevy. I haven't used it since you were last on, man, because you said you wanted to see it, so I was waiting for you. We almost ran a John Deere out of diesel, though, but
Well, that's pretty easy.
Yeah. Doesn't take much. They run on hopes and dreams anyway. Could you put the harvester in front of the seeder? I could, but I'm going to be seeding first because this is only autumn right now, right? Like this is, we've already had harvest. We're going to be going into winter. I just did some winter wheat, which will grow over the winter. So we're technically going to be seeding first. So if I put the seeder behind the combine, I'm just going to have to move it all anyway. If this was seeding and we were going to be at harvest right away, then yes, I would definitely change it around. But since I just did some winter wheat because it's going to be winter soon.
Still a good tip. So thanks, Rob.
Yeah. No, I definitely get what you're thinking. If you're thinking it's seeding right now and going to be harvest, then yeah, it would definitely be smart to not put the seeder in front of the combine. But it is a little confusing because I was just seeding, but it's autumn. We've already done our harvest and everything, so. Just getting some winter wheat, and I've never done it. You still can't harvest the wheat till summer anyway, but I mean I could probably go in seasons and change that and make it so I could do it in the spring. I'm not sure where to put these tanks. Maybe I'll go put them.
Hey, Devin.
How's it going, Devin? I just want to put these tanks out of the way, I guess, for now. Full of fertilizer. Because, yeah, we don't need them.
Take it Satan started this field up here and didn't finish it?
Which one?
The north one.
The north one. Oh, with the soybeans in it?
Yep.
I guess so. I thought maybe he had.
No, he didn't.
So it needs to be.
And I'm cleaning his mess.
Well, what's new, right? I hope he's still watching, just cause.
I hope so too. Well, he was using that big, ugly-looking John Deere, you know,
Yeah.
cultivator thing. 2630.
Yeah, he was.
Combi Ripper or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
I think it's so ugly.
I'm gonna put this case away. I don't think we need it. Unless you want it.
Yeah, I'm good. Don't need to be switching tractors. Hopefully run this one till it burns.
Yeah, it won't be much longer. You'll be switching. Just gonna get this backed up. There we go. Yeah, I'll show you. I'll go check the fuel on the Massey. It's got to be getting low. Probably take a little bit yet. 62 liters. It's not quite low, but.
Sorry to hear that, Alfalfa.
Yeah, I know Alfalfa. I watch all your videos, and I was like, yeah, he uses pretty much all John Deere.
Satan's gonna have a friend.
Yeah, Satan loves John Deere. That's why it's on here. I don't really care what I play with, in all honesty. I just like giving John Deere a hard time because Satan usually gives us a hard time on red stuff. So just gotta reciprocate the love. I know there's plenty of John Deere on here. He likes editing the John Deere stuff, so there's a ton of John Deere stuff we have. It's just not on server.
I'll use it in game, but you won't catch me dead in one in real life.
Yeah, no, I've never even driven a John Deere in real life. Okay, well, I'm gonna come down and see what you're doing, just cause if I knew how to drive properly. And to each its own. A lot of people like John Deere, and I'm not. It's just the way my great grandfather, John Deere, did something to him, and he said, "I will never grease their doors again." And it's always been that way in my family. So, plus I love Massey, so or Agco, I guess. Oh yeah, he didn't. Jeez, look at this field. What's he been doing?
You're telling me.
You look pretty good in that, though. For as much as I don't like John Deere, I really like KMN's 9Rs. I really do.
Yeah, you did a good job.
It didn't matter about any other 9Rs. Could never find anything I was happy with. But I love his. So you will catch me using it once you feel that way about the Chevy product, yeah. You saying you don't like it? Oh, look at that, Bubbles. He's on my side. Doesn't like Chevy.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him to watch it. Those are fighting words.
I have a Ford on server. I'm more of a Dodge guy myself, but it's all I've drove a Ford. I had one Ford truck, but I like my Dodges. I've always had Dodges.
I just can't believe Chevy and Ford worked on something together for once.
Oh boy. Hey, my dad loves Fords. Like the whole farm is like Ford pickup trucks, and do not like Chevy. Okay, not getting it towed.
So that's how I feel about Fords and Dodges.
See, and I'll tell my dad, I'll be like, Dodge is the best, or something like that, and he'll be like, well, Ford's the only one that never had to get bailed out by the government. So that's his argument, because they never have. Dodge and Chevy have been bailed out multiple times because they've gone bankrupt.
Actually, Ford did, so that information.
Are you sure? Because
yep, it is true. They received supplements from the government.
Huh. It's according. Well, when recently? Because that's what my dad always uses as an argument. Seeds. I don't know what to do with the seeds in here now. I guess we'll just go park this trailer. And this farmyard still is laggy.
Yes, they have.
Ford has had a bailout. Huh, news to me. That was my dad's argument all the time. He's like, well, we're the only ones that needed a bailout. And I was like, I'm sure.
Yeah, because my cousin worked for Ford. He worked from the Ford Mustang line, and I talked to him about it, and he said, yeah, well, the government helped him out.
Huh. Good to know. Now I have some more fight to my argument. That's a little rough in here, but
oh, that's an interesting Chevy. Yeah, my cousin got married in the Ford mansion.
fired a lot of workers. I see, Cody. I really don't know where to park all these trailers, but doing my best. Little rubber bandy in here. Alright. Now maybe we'll haul some more grain, and really we could go buy another field, give you more tillage. What do you want to see or what field are you thinking we should buy? Because if we're only going to have one more season on here, we might as well just start buying stuff up.
Well, I probably should buy farm 4. Just buy it all.
The grain farm?
Yeah, and buy 9. Maybe we can even transfer some of the planters and seeders down to 4 and clear up the dairy some. Make it easier to run.
Yeah, I could do that. We need 1.3 million for that, so I better haul some grain to get us there. So can't quite afford that yet. I guess if you sold some deers, we probably could. Actually, I'll sell the soybeans. What are prices looking like? Are they up at all? No, soybeans are down. Jeez. Wait a second.
Clean up the cattle.
Yeah, good idea. Well, I guess we could sell some. This silo has a different total because it's that other silo down at the other farm has some grain we could sell, but hey, we only got 88,000 soybeans. Yeah, might as well sell it all. Who cares? Just sell it all. Oh, nice, Chevy. Yeah, we're just gonna sell. Oh, well, sell most of it. Might as well. The prices aren't that great, but let's get her done.
I'll probably get on tomorrow or something and finish that tillage up there.
Sounds good. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna have enough money to buy that farm yet, but
Well, honestly, too bad I couldn't spread manure on it. It's already got chopped straw on it.
oh yeah. Oh. And I parked that pickup in the worst spot. Guess I could have. I never added tinted windows to this truck. I guess I could have. I tinted the other ones just a little bit. Like, I don't want it blacked out, but never did add the tint to this one. Something looked pretty good, I think. A little bit of tint. So we'll haul a bit of soybeans. I'm not sure how much we'll get, but probably not too much. I guess I don't need to stop. Playing too realistic. Stop at the stop sign. And I think that if we go to sell grain or something on the new map, they'll have to drive. It'd be kind of nice to go for a little bit of a drive. Doesn't take very long to sell grain on this map. I guess we could probably sell some things too if we want to get 1.3 million. Guess it doesn't really matter, but load some soybeans. Let's see here. We're at about around 700k, I think, or 708. No alfalfa, I don't think we are. I haven't really looked into that mod too much. It's for lime or something though, isn't it? I've been seeing that mod mentioned around, but I'm pretty sure I don't think we have it on any of our maps.
If it's lime, we should put it in.
Well, like County Line has lime on it, Mills County has lime on it, but I can't remember what the GM KFC mod does. Oh, we got about 70 grand from the soybeans. Not a lot, but if I sell all the grain we have, I don't know if we'll get to 1.3. Almost need to call in a custom trucker. All our grain for us. Now we don't got that much, I could do it. Okay, lime, liquid manure, manure, and compost.
Sounds like a great mod.
I honestly hadn't even looked into it, but yeah, definitely try it. I like more realism with adding that stuff to your field. And how is it different now though? Because like we can add liquid manure to manure and stuff. I guess the compost is kind of cool. I like that because a lot of guys around here. Sorry, what?
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say, guys around here, a lot of them haul their manure, and every little bit they come up and they're turning it over and like basically turning it into compost. I've seen some guys doing it this year, and I was like, huh, interesting. Oh, a Shy Wizard, yeah. Did he just come out with it, or because I watch all his videos generally when he. Okay, what's up? What it does is it allows you to spread those materials, and if you cultivate plow, you get an extra point of fertilization. Okay.
Awesome.
Well, that's kind of like right now, because if we spread manure and work it in right now, we get a fertilization state from it, and we're not using that mod as far as I know. Because when I was doing that liquid manure on that one video, I was injecting it and then working it in behind, and that was counting as a fertilization state. But with that, you get one for spreading it and then one for working it in. So technically you get two, so that's... Okay, well. Might as well haul the rest of the soybeans, I guess. Thanks, Chevy. Yeah, 709,000. So yeah, we not quite 70 grand, but pretty close.
I still think it's funny that we have like hardly any liquid manure.
Yeah, the manure generating is quite slow, but I mean it's probably somewhat realistic to the amount of cattle we have, and 100's not very much. Like in game, that's a lot of feeding, but technically in real life, 100 is nothing. Like, I kind of want to go back out the other way. Kind of need to come in here differently, I guess.
Oh, so it gives a point for spreading it too.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, is you get 2 points, whereas here right now you spread it, you only get one for working it in. You don't.
I like that mod alfalfa. I'm all for the lime.
Huh, adds lime and compost.
Here.
Yeah, I'm thinking we'll have to use that mod then. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get that mod, I guess. And get it in here, because that's definitely cool.
That's what my brother has too, and they a lot of liquid manure.
Get Bubbles a truck. I know, he walks everywhere. It's good for his health, though.
I'm a fatty, I need to walk.
It is. Oh, Alfalfa, you made your own Bale storage script? I didn't know that. Because yeah, I took GTXs and I changed the shed up, and then I built it into the Mills map that I've been editing. I built it in there, so it's not a placeable anymore. Which I'm assuming I'll probably be putting it into Killer's map too, because it's nice. You can. Well, I think I have the capacity at 200 bales, but I'll probably up it to more. But I like how you can fit so many bales in there, but it doesn't show them all, and it helps your your FPS and your frame rates. And oh, a semi to haul grain. Yeah, if Bubbles wanted to come haul grain, he could. Chevy's saying you need a truck and trailer so you can come haul grain too.
They obviously have not seen me drive a semi.
It's actually quite entertaining.
No, it's not.
How's it any different than driving a tractor?
One thing, I'm not driving in a field in a semi.
Yeah, I guess. Alrighty, well. I was gonna say I should just go get a custom guy to haul, and then I could go lease the Super B trailers in a different truck. Rather than haul 55,000, I could haul about 88,000 or something. Be a little bit better, but that's true. Random Ghost. Yeah, it's this stream chat is pretty calm. I've only ever had a few people try and spam it, but Nightbot's got your back too. What did you say here? I went a different route with my own bale storage in that it takes any size bale. Must be same fill type as what is in the shed, and you can pick the bale and size it spits out. Oh, nice. I think the bale storage is a good idea, because as much as people, like I said, as much as you like to stack bales with the loader, they're finicky. I mean, they're way better in 17 than they were in 15 for lagginess and stuff. But yeah, it gets old using a loader and stacking bales so carefully. You can spend hours and hours just doing like 100. So I do like the bale storage for that. I will spam. Sorry, yeah, what?
That new Oakfield Farm map has the GM KFC mod implemented in it.
Okay. Oh, so we have to implement it to a map, I'm guessing?
I believe so.
Okay. That should be hard.
It originally came from Hoff Bergman.
Okay, well that's the map. That's the one I was telling you about with the pastures and stuff. Hoff Bergman Reloaded. Was a map that's got all that I'm gonna hopefully borrow the scripting from. But yeah, I can see. I don't know if I don't think I have anything so you can't spam a bunch of words, but if it got too bad, then yeah, it wouldn't be good. But so what do we got now for? Oh, we can have mixed ration here? That's weird. Silage? Huh, crazy. I've never put that stuff in here. Now we'll haul the wheat, I guess.
There's 2 of you again.
Is there? Oh, great.
Yep.
Strap each bale as you load it. Yeah, that kind of suck. And we'll do some wheat. Or I don't think even if I sell all the grain in our bins that we're gonna have enough to buy that. Might have to sell something. Sell our souls. Then we'd have so much more land. I don't know. Maybe we'll have to get the Bourgeois on this map. Big or go home, except that thing's gonna have a hard time fitting in any of the yards. But
I don't have a soul.
oh yeah, I guess you already gave up your soul a long time ago, didn't you? Nope. Sold it so many times. What's that, Random? You don't want me to get the Bourgeois? Is that? The bale storage, yes, it is one reason so they don't rot, but as long as something has a snow mask, they won't rot already. But the bale storage is basically, it helps you put, like, depending on the capacity, you could put hundreds and hundreds of bales in there, but it's only going to show about 80, so it helps people with computers, because if you get, you know, 5, 6, 7, 800 bales, I think it still causes some lag, so that bale storage helps you store a bunch of bales without actually seeing them all, as well as the idea behind it. Oh, Chevy Game and spammed, I see. I don't think I've got anything set up on Nightbot for spamming yet. I thought some of that was just standard, but I guess not. Hopefully eventually we can show off some bale storage and stuff like that, some trailers, some UAL stuff, and just wait till we get into all the goodies. Just mainly gonna need to play a bigger map to show a bunch of that stuff. You can only bale 200 on console? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that's rough. I love baling, so it's one of my... I quite enjoy it. And... hopefully I can do some more...
so good on stuff.
What's that?
So the animals are still good on stuff.
Are they? Crazy.
After the last time when I was on here before, so don't really need anything.
I think I'm gonna haul all the wheat. I don't know, I might haul the barley too. We have no reason to keep it in the bin for now. Do about 8,000 small square bales a year, so also enjoy baling game. Nice organic, yeah. I think this year for straw alone we baled over 7,000 3x4 bales, so I'm not sure what number was wheat and what number was barley. But our barley generally, well, this year a lot of our barley, we have a guy that does all the trucking for us. All we have to do is load them twice a day and he hauls it down to feedlots, especially feedlots east of us, because feedlots around us right now usually just use straw for bedding. The guys down east have drier land and stuff, so they don't bale, they don't do a lot of baling, so they take our stuff and they've been mixing it into feed. And then our wheat straw goes to BC, the province next to us, for dairy guys and stuff. So generally those trucks, I have to have the bales, I have to load them differently so they can fit through the tunnels. And it's kind of like playing Tetris with those truckers, because you got to flip bales on their strings, and you get pretty good at it doing it, doing thousands and thousands of loads. So and might as well just haul all the wheat. Yeah, I definitely enjoy Seasons. It definitely has a different aspect to the game for sure, so I quite enjoy playing with it. Gives you a little more realism, and it is a pain in the butt for if I'm testing something on a map, I have to turn it off because it takes all your crops away and you have to seed everything, right? So generally if I'm testing a combine or something where I need to be doing crop, Generally, you do not want seasons in your folder for your test map, but other than that, yeah, I do love it. I think the manure mod has to be implemented into the map. It's a script, I believe. That's probably why I haven't really noticed much about it, but definitely have to. Because that'd be sweet, eh, balls? If we could be spreading compost or lime. Oh, it needs foliage layers. Makes sense, yeah. See you later, Chevy Gaming. Thanks for joining in tonight. Yeah, definitely. I think we'll definitely be implementing that into Killer's map. That'd be good to have. So. How long have we been streaming for? 3 hours, jeez. Interesting. Yeah, definitely be interested in that. Be spreading some compost and some lime. Be awesome. Oh, for spraying fertilizer. Nice. It adds a layer for spraying fertilizer in the ground. That's cool. I like that. Yeah, that's definitely something we need to add for sure. Yeah, we'll definitely have to add that in the map for sure. That will be something good to have. Should be much more for wheat. Yeah, definitely not going to get 1.3 million, that's for sure. Could probably sell our liquid manure setup. Probably do that, I think. Pretty sure it's a public script.
And we'll leave that in there for now. Haul some barley. I'll be right back. I'm just going to go to the bathroom real quick. Alright, back. Take this barley. Okay, I remember seeing that a while ago that somebody was working on that mod. I just didn't know it was. Didn't know it was available now. Pretty sure I liked the page too. It was a long time ago. I seen pictures and they were. So I'll have to look at that. Oh, see, I might just haul one more load and then call that a night. Yeah, I'll have to look. I remember seeing pictures. I just can't remember what site that was. Pretty sure if you just Google the name of that mod, I'm sure you'll find something that comes up with it. Doesn't always work, but works some of the time for certain things. Don't think prices are very good for this barley, but you can just go grab it from another map. Good idea as well.
So yeah, 900 grand. That's still not enough to buy the grain farm, but we'll have to sell something, I think, to buy it. Yeah, the Oakfield map has it, yeah. Yeah, I know you don't want to copy paste that stuff, be somewhat different in every map. Just gonna park this here for now, so it's gonna be hauling grain with it later. Now we gotta get around here. So yeah, wheat, seeded. Hopefully that comes up eventually. Oh, your IDs will be different than the map, yeah. Alright guys, I'm gonna be done streaming, so I hate to ruin your conversation. But I appreciate everyone that's still watching for tuning in. I think he's got it. He'll get her. Thanks for tuning in. Probably streaming again this weekend. I'm not sure when. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. One of those days, maybe a couple of those days. And hopefully have a preview of a new Saskatchewan map soon. So maybe I'll do a little video on that. I'm not 100% sure yet. But good seeing everyone. Thanks for coming out. And we will see you on the weekend. Thanks.